Hi, good day. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Clive Cabernet, and I am a father of five lovely children. Most people have known me as a tax advisor. I am a CRA registered tax e-filer since 2005 and have been servicing to more than 1,000 clients every year. So, in total, I have over 20 years of accumulative experience in both corporate accounting, taxation, and of course, personal finance. Why am I capable of offering the best plans for my clients? Simply because I am a broker. Just for your awareness, there are two types of advisors in the market, a broker and a sales agent. Sales agents are only affiliated with one company, so the products and services they can offer are limited to what their company can offer. They lack the flexibility on product options, while brokers are more diverse and have wider approach in our services. Our brokerage is actually affiliated with 16 investment companies. So meeting with me is actually equivalent to meeting 16 different sales agents. Plus, the added advantage of being my client, I can also incorporate effective tax planning along with the products and services that I offer. It is actually in every parent's desire to have adequate financial planning to our children. Many parents limit their child's financial planning in educational fund. But planning for a child's finances should be like building a house. So when you build a house, you start with the foundation, followed by the body, and then the roof. In your child's financial house, the foundation is the insurance. The body would be the savings and investments, and that would be the RESP, and the roof will be for retirement. But most parents will only focus on RESP and ignore the other areas. But actually, the earliest you start in creating a financial house of your beloved children, the more stable it becomes later on in their lives. So, why most parents fail in effective financial planning? Simply because of limited budget and lack of good financial advisor. Most parents can actually afford to allocate $200 monthly on their child's education. But let me show you a better value of your money. With limited budget of $200 monthly, we can allocate $150 on RESP. But take note, this is not just an ordinary RESP. Believe me that it is the best RESP ever created in the market. While the other $50, we can allocate that for insured retirement plan. It is an insurance plan that can transform later on into an effective retirement pension. Okay, let's start with RESP. There are so many providers of RESP. The most popular are from the banks and insurance companies. While our RSP, we call it diploma plan. So let's differentiate the two of them. So why RSP is good? Because aside from your contributions, the government will give the parents additional savings grants of around 20% and Canada Learning Bonds of initial $500, then $100 yearly. For our diploma plan, if the client is contributing $150 monthly, the grants will be around $30 monthly, and the total bonds will be around $2,000 once your child turns 18. But aside from the grants and bonds, our diploma plan has diploma bonus of 15%, which is around $5,000 if the client is contributing $150 monthly. So our money will always be more than what our competitors can offer because they don't have diploma bonus. Isn't that amazing? Another distinction of RESP is that what has been sold by banks and other insurance companies are all mutual funds, while our diploma plan is a segregated fund. The main difference between the two is that mutual funds don't have maturity guarantee. What if your child is about to go to college and there will be market recession? Some market recession may result to a 40% loss on investments. So if you have $50,000, take for example in your RESP, it may go down to 30,000. Would you want that to happen to your child's educational fund? Well, our diploma plan is a segregated fund. It has 100% guarantee on your contribution, zero loss possibility. Parents have the peace of mind that your child's RESP is properly protected. Another complaint of my tax clients with their current RSPs from the banks is the difficulty of withdrawals. While our diploma plan, it has easy withdrawals. What do you mean by that? The banks are willing to release funds by reimbursements, meaning you have to pay first the tuition before being paid. So what if you don't have liquid cash to pay for your tuition fees? Don't tell me you have to swipe your credit cards first and pay interest. With our diploma plan, you can withdraw half of your RSP right away upon showing proof of enrollment, and you can use the fund immediately as payment for your tuition, book, and school supplies of your children, including laptops and gadgets. Some RESPs offered by insurance companies, especially those who are in a multi-level scheme, will charge the client 6% sales charge upon withdrawal. Imagine if your child's RESP account is around $50,000, around $3,000 will be deducted as sales charge. With our diploma plan, there will be no sales charge deducted from your fund. In fact, we will even give you additional diploma bonus of between 3,000 to 6,000 depending on your contributions. And lastly, I don't think you have an active advisors with your RSP if you put it in the bank or insurance companies. Most of the times, you only have a customer service in the bank and sales agents in the insurance companies. In the last 5 years, the market had gone down several times. Ask yourself, did any of your banks or insurance agent ever call you and did a follow-up review on your investments? If not, then what makes you think that in the next 10 years they will be willing to assist you and help you avoid your child's money be saved from market crash? So let me extend my service to you as your active advisor. I'm willing to work with you and do annual reviews and updates on your fund. Our company also has strict guidelines. We can actually get fired by failing to follow protocols and client updates or ignoring clients at all. So with all the benefits of our diploma plans, such as 15% bonus, easy withdrawals, 100% maturity guarantee, and having me as an active advisor, I can assure you with your $150 monthly contribution, which is equivalent to 30,617 years, okay, I can help you get back $7,000 worth of grants and $2,000 worth of bonds. So for a total, and then all this money will grow. So by the time your child turns to college or before going to college or university, the estimated RESP account will then be around 71,000. And not only that, remember the diploma bonus? Yes, that will be added to the entire RESP account. So when your child will have a projected RESP account of at least 75,600. Isn't that amazing? So with our diploma bonus, now we can create a $75,000 worth of RSP account for your children's future. If your concern is the $150 monthly, if it's quite too much for your budget, then don't worry because the monthly contributions are very flexible. You can start the plan as low as $25 monthly. Then when you have the means to do so later on, then you can always increase it. But what's important is you have to start as early as now because the longer you wait, the more money you would have wasted because the government's bonds and grants, those are free money and you're not getting those now until you open an account for your child. Then, if you already have RESPs from banks or other insurance companies, please don't turn your back from this account. Why? Because you can always transfer them to here, right? Free of charge. In that way, if you transfer your RESP account to this amazing diploma plan, you can always avail all these amazing benefits that are not common to any other RSP in the market. So how about the $50 allocated to insured retirement plan? So let me introduce to you to Insured Retirement Plan or IRP. It is a life insurance that is actually paired with retirement pension into one single financial strategy. The legal term for this amazing product is actually universal life policy with retirement options. So what is that? It is a life insurance which can transform into a retirement pension. The death benefit of this is also tax exempt, but it has the possibility of having a lifetime pension income. And the pension income may also qualify as a tax exempt. So, why is your child is the best client for universal life with retirement? Simply because of the insurability. With the insurance product, the main factor for the cost is the age and health. So, taking a plan for your child right now is very practical. Why? Because we can't guarantee that our child will be healthy in the future. When they turn to adult, they can be a smoker, they can smoke marijuana, which can drastically increase also their insurance plans later on if they want to take a plan for themselves. Or they can be a soldier, pilot, they can be policemen, firemen, all those profession will render them high risk. So if they want to buy for life insurance later on, that will be super expensive. So if you want to get a plan for your child right now, it's very practical. So let me show you a universal life with retirement for a 1 year old child. So the monthly contribution is only $50, but the contribution is only 20 years, not lifetime. This plan allows your child to have a life insurance coverage of 300,000. And not only that, once your child reach retirement years, the pension for that is 87,800 per year. That's annual, meaning the longer your child lives, the more 87,800 he or she would have enjoyed. Since average lifespan of Canadian is around 87, the total pension he or she would have enjoyed is actually around 1.7 million. Imagine that out from your $50, your child can actually benefit $1.7 million. And again, this plan is a life insurance plan. So even after retirement, your child's family, meaning your grandkids, may still have 2.3 million death benefit if your child will die at age 87. Imagine that the original life insurance is 300,000. So if your child would live longer, then the future death benefit will no longer be 300,000. It's actually 2.3 million. This life insurance plan is totally different than the life insurance plans that you may have, because let's face it, the life insurance that you have right now is only for dying. If nobody dies, there's no money. This one also is a retirement plan. Okay, so with your limited budget of $200, I can now create a very good RESP for your child using our diploma plan, and using also Universal Life with retirement. I can create a life insurance plan which will provide your child 300,000 if in case the child dies young. God forbids, nobody wants that. If your child will live longer, that will become $2 million. And then at the same time, Universal Life with retirement also has 87,800 annual pension. And the best thing about this annual pension, it is tax-free lifetime income, meaning the longer your child lives, the more 87,000 he or she would have enjoyed. Would you want that for your child? Which is why let's work together and create a very effective plans for your precious child. We can work with your limited budget of 250, $200, $150, or $100. Lower than $100, for me, you're not doing a justice to your child. Let's face it, we're getting around $300 to $500 child tax benefit. Why not allocate at least $100 or $200 for your children's future? It's actually in the Bible, though. According to Proverbs 13:22, a good man leaves inheritance to his children's children. Don't you think you can accomplish that verse of the Bible in this particular plan? So if you want to discuss more about it, please feel free to text, call, or email me, and we can set up an appointment. I look forward to our next meeting. Before I leave, I highly recommend if you can check out my other videos, particularly the Introduction to Universal Life with Retirement and also Introduction to Segregated Funds. Both videos may have the chance to change your lives significantly. So just click on the description below and enjoy watching. Because my work is really not to sell, but to improve people's lives one client at a time. So thank you and have a great day.